Well, hey everyone, welcome back to sort of my travel commentary. We're still traveling around Asia, and sometimes we'll get back to the US and hopefully into Europe a little bit from time to time. But I just wanted to talk about something as I'm driving around here. So recently on our website, I'm noticing this huge uptick in views to an old article that I wrote about feral people in the national parks within the United States. And I thought I should, talk about it. I think people are actually experiencing this, but not from the premise of how the article was originally written, because they're not really feral per se. These are homeless people, and some of them probably have substance abuse. And so I think you should be careful when approaching them, because they may or may not be in their right mind. It just sort of depends on the individual and the individual situation. And it's a kind of a strange phenomenon that's started in some places in the United States, and I've seen it over most of the West Coast, but it's worse in some areas versus others. Now, during COVID, the great outdoors was kind of all you really had, and a lot of people weren't able to travel, and so a lot of us just traveled in the national parks and went to different monuments and looked at different places of nature and stuff like that. We still do that, but now of course we have our ability to travel again, so we mix it up. But there are people that they don't really have a place to go. And because they don't have a place to go, they may go to the national park. Now, there's a limit on how long you can stay at a national park, so they are normally going to follow within those rules. But I think the article, I was addressing the premises of literally feral people who are living in the national forest, national parks, or maybe on BLM land or wherever, and that these people just maybe just totally detached from the system in some form or fashion. And at the time when I was writing the article, I didn't see a lot of evidence for this. However, there was a few unexplained incidences of children disappearances and some really horrible things that happened on a rare occasion over the last 70 years, right? But other than those rare instances, we weren't seeing a lot of things. But since the drug epidemic has become more and more of a problem in some areas of the United States, people are, they don't really have some options, and so outdoors is a place where they can go. And I don't think they're feral because they're living in and out. They're coming out to get whatever they need, supplies or food, or somehow they have some kind of income if they're going to buy drugs. So I guess that's sort of my take. So be careful when you're traveling in the United States into certain national parks. I don't know what forums to look at. I mean, I have places that I enjoy going to in Oregon and California and New Mexico, those three places in particular. But other than that, those are my areas of expertise. So let me know in the comments down below if you're in the United States or you visited the United States and you're seeing an uptick in homeless people or illegal camping or people that are just kind of starting to run amok inside these national parks and monuments and such. I would be very curious, and I would be willing to update the article if I can get some information that I believe is validated. So until next time, travel on everyone, and just keep an eye open for unusual activity, and always protect yourself on your six.